Hey guys, no, Threads didn't turn into an Australian woman. My name's Hitgirl and I'll be doing a guest commentary on this channel today. So for this guest commentary, I made a short compilation of clips, and it starts with a 3 to 4 minute snippet from a 19-4 knife only game on TDM. That's from my channel, and this will be followed by a couple of clips from montages that I've made, and you'll see a couple of bank shots and feeds and streaks that will be all knife only. So you've probably gathered by now that I'm a knife only player on COD, and I also run a knife only channel on YouTube. But before I talk about how I got into knifing and what got me into starting my YouTube channel, I just want to talk quickly about a little story of how me and Threads actually first got in contact with each other. So the other day I was on Twitter and I happened to tweet out my channel, and I said, if you're following me on Twitter but if you haven't checked out my channel, I'm a baby knifer, so come check me out if you're interested. And Threads happened to respond to my tweet, and he said, "What? You're a baby knifer?" And I didn't even realize that it could be read that way. I thought that was pretty funny. What I meant with a baby knifer was that I'm really new to knifing, so it's just an expression I like to use because there are a lot more experienced knifers out there in the community. So the first time that I went knife only in a COD game was in Modern Warfare 3. I actually started playing Call of Duty in Black Ops, but I never went knife only in Black Ops. But it was only up until about 3 to 4 months ago in a TDM game that I was playing with one of my clan members. He said to me, I'm gonna go knife only in this game, and I didn't even know knife only was a playstyle. I only knew about panic knifing at the time. So I put on a Magnum and I went knife only with him. During the time, it was when I was starting to get a little bit bored of Modern Warfare 3, so I thought that it would be an interesting way to mix it up a little bit. I know most of you on this channel are probably knife only players anyway, but if there are any of you who haven't tried going knife only and you're a little bit sick of Modern Warfare 3, it's definitely a good way to mix it up a little bit and just try something new. Once I started getting used to the knife only playstyle, I realised that I was getting quite a few pretty good streaks in some of the games that I was playing, and I just went into my theatre mode and I recorded a couple of clips, and eventually I got about 5 to 10 clips, and I made it into a montage, and I just used theatre mode. I didn't even have my PVR at the time, and I just put some music over it and I uploaded it onto YouTube. If you do decide to stop by my channel, you will see a pretty big difference between my first montage and the last montage that I actually uploaded. At this point, I'd like to talk a little bit about Black Ops 2. I'm sure all of you are really excited about that. It's coming out pretty soon. I was actually lucky enough to play Black Ops 2 about a week ago. In Sydney we had a exhibition, and I got to play 2 games of Black Ops 2, and I learnt a couple of interesting things about the game. I think a couple of knifers such as yourself would be interested in. The first thing is the speed at which you run. If you don't equip a primary or secondary weapon, as you know, you just run around with a knife. So there is a huge difference between if you were holding a gun and if you weren't. So I think for knifers that'll be a huge benefit for us because we'll move a lot quicker that way. The second thing that would be really important for the knifers is the knife lunge distance. People who have made reviews so far are quite right in that the distance for the knife lunge is pretty much nothing now, so you pretty much have to be right next to the enemy in order to somewhat panic knife them. But I think for knifers we won't find that to be much of a problem, because we should all be pretty used to sneaking up behind an enemy and knifing them pretty close anyway. So I hope I've given you guys a good overview of my channel. If you guys are interested in my content, please stop by, and I'd like to thank Threads for letting me do this. See you guys, thanks for listening.